Good afternoon. This is Sharon from the House of Prayer. I'm giving you a prophecy that was received by Bertha Dudde. The title is Teaching Activity in Times of Adversity. A concerted effort must be made by all those who might have been appointed to preach my word in times of greatest earthly adversity. People will be needed in all places to proclaim me and educate their fellow human beings, because great adversity will be everywhere. People far and wide will be disheartened and no longer able to understand if they lack all knowledge about my reign and activity, about the purpose and reason of what is imposed upon them, for as long as their goal is unknown to them, and they will not know the means of obtaining this goal either. For this reason, I will dispatch my servants to places where their efficiency is needed, where I know there are receptive hearts which are willing to listen to my word. Everyone will be able to be effective within his circle, the size of which will vary depending on their teaching ability of my servants on earth, who will then fully consciously may take up his office of working for me and my kingdom. Consequently, no one should be hasty, but instead wait patiently until he receives his call, until I myself instruct him perceptively through his heart, because everything will first have to run its course accordingly to my will. My own will certainly needs strength in view of the adversity which will be apparent everywhere, which will seem unbearable by many people, and which I will nevertheless allow to happen in order to gain their heart. My own are aware of the purpose of their adversity and share them the knowledge to their fellow human beings. And thus I also allow the adversity to give my own the opportunity to influence their fellow human beings through the strength of their faith, which makes everything easier to endure, to overcome. I will support my own as soon as they call upon me, and therefore their adversity will always be available for time and again. There will be a way out where no human policy is possible. They shall be of service to me during this time. They shall speak on my behalf and mention my love, wisdom, and omnipotence. They shall profess me before the world and advise their fellow human beings to adopt the right attitude towards me, which alone will assure them protection and help. They shall teach and proclaim my word whenever possible, but especially during the time of great adversity, which will precede my intervention on earth and will continue afterwards. Wherever you see great adversity, you know that your action is needed, and your concerned activity will not remain unsuccessful. If you are strong in faith yourself, for always carry me in your hearts, then the hardship will not frighten you, even though your eyes and ears will witness it daily. For you will know why I allow it to happen. You will recognize its necessity and the blessing every person can derive from it. in there for every one of your needed for spreading my teaching. And every one of you will be able to work according to his ability, but always be assured of my blessing, because I need your blessed laborers for my vineyards. This time will pass the way to the final, will pave the way to the final end. Amen. And then there's two scriptures. 1 Corinthians, see if I can pull out. 1 Corinthians 15, verse 58. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. And then Matthew 28:20, teaching them to observe all I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of age.